I wrote a protagonist to get someone killed in the prologue, on purpose. Here's what you can expect from my YA sci-fi space opera debut novel. Number 1 is a complex female heroine. The main character of this book gets someone killed at the very beginning. At that time, she's 12 years old. She does it out of obedience, and she feels nothing. And that's the person you're going to spend almost 500 pages with, give or take. You're going to hate her at certain moments, then you're going to understand her. Then you're not going to be sure which feeling is right, maybe even cheer for her. But all in all, the development takes a turn into a more relatable character who just wants to get back at those who did her wrong. Number 2 is a companion droid. There's a tiny robot in this book who makes coffee every morning and rips faces off people in combat. Its name is Kibo. It was built by a genius alien scientist as a gift. It chirps battle cries, it will die for Cyrus without hesitation. It is the best character in the book, and I will not be taking questions. Number 3 is Sisterhood. The women in this book generally don't like each other. Cyrus bullied some of them, they bullied her back. There's real history and real damage there. So when the moment comes, when they have to work together or die, it doesn't feel like a girl power montage. It feels earned, it feels fragile, and you're just not sure it's going to hold at all. Number 4 is anime-esque fights. I grew up on Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan. If you know those, you know the kind of fight scenes I mean. Not just he punched him and he fell down. Choreographed, escalating, desperate fights where the outcome matters and the moves tell you something about the characters. That's what I tried to put on the page. Number 5 would be magic and mysticism. There is an eventual form of energy that was inspired by a mix of Nen from Hunter x Hunter and the Force from Star Wars, and Qi from traditional Chinese medicine called Rai. The wielder can use it, for example, to enhance their senses, as if to hear further, feel vibrations in walls, and amplify their strikes. It is shrouded in mysticism, but it plays a major role in the future books and the plot in general. Number 6 is slow burn romance. There is a love story in this book, but it is not the center of the book. Cyrus is drawn to someone whose life she destroyed while being contractually bound to a partner she didn't choose. She has no time to figure out her heart because the world is trying to kill her, and she has absolutely no idea how to deal with any of it. Number 7 is a mentor figure. If you loved the Gandalf-Frodo dynamic or the early Dumbledore-Harry, there is a relationship in this book between Cyrus and the most brilliant scientist on Vesperon that hits that same note. Though they tend to quote everything they say with a hint of sarcasm, they know more than they're saying, and Cyrus trusts them probably more than she should. The gap between what they know and what they tell her is going to matter later on. Number 8 would be space adventures. This story starts in a single planet. It does not stay there. By the final act, you are in orbit, you're in zero gravity, you're watching groups collide. The scope of this book expands in a way that I genuinely cannot describe without spoiling, so I'll just say, if you like your sci-fi to go big, this goes big. Number 9 is a chosen one trope with a twist. So there is a chosen one trope in this book. I'm telling you up front so you know. But by the end, you'll understand why I put with a twist in this title, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Number 10 is an atmospheric world building. Vesperon is inspired by Proxima Centauri b, a real tidally locked planet. That means one side always faces its star, and the other is in permanent darkness. I built an entire civilization in the Twilight Strip called the Terminator Zone between those two extremes, inspired by real science. I didn't write pages and pages of description, as the book isn't classified as hard sci-fi, but every detail of how people live, fight, worship, and survive on this planet comes from that one real-world premise. I'll talk more about my research in future videos. Number 11 is no cliffhanger. This is book 1 of a series, and it does not end on a cliffhanger. The main conflict resolves, you get a real ending. You will have questions, you will want more, but you won't close the book feeling cheated. Think Hunger Games, satisfying ending, clear that bigger things are coming. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite sci-fi fantasy book you read last year? See you soon.